Thanks so much for staying with us, and a special welcome to you on Hot 102 and on the internet at CVMTV.com. After over a week of harsh criticism from some quarters that he needed to render immediate assistance to Tivoli residents after the deadly operation by the security forces, Prime Minister Bruce Golding visited the community today. As we hear from Kingsley Roberts, Mr. Golding got a first-hand view of the destruction.
There was no typical crowd of supporters to greet the Member of Parliament, just scenes of destruction which told the tale of a community under siege. He wore no jacket, no tie, but a look of deep concern etched on his face. With his security detail and members of the security forces on hand, he ventured to sections of the battle-torn community. Residents gave him a first-hand view of the damage done to their homes during the incursion. He was shown one dwelling which was gutted by flames.
This is Ricardo Fuller. Yes, Ricardo Fuller. His grandmother house, his mother house, his uncle was in it.
Mr. Golding urged the residents to make official reports of their losses to representatives of the Ministry of Labour and Social Security.
If the one was done already, make sure you go over the centre, make a report at the public. You made a report?
Yes, sir.
Anybody come and look at it?
Them come and look, but the public serviceman and say they don't respond.
No, I went deal with that, but the investigators came and looked at it.
No, they don't come over here yet.
But they don't come over here yet. Well, follow me now.
Have a look like that.
You have one of them right over that house there.
Maximum.
Right?
Yeah.
As soon as you see him come out, you make sure you come and look at your.
He demanded that the process for investigation and assistance be thorough.
Go over to the centre to do some kind of registration or something. So I assisted her to have a go. So that's why I'm actually away from my go.
Yeah, what I wanted to do is just try and make sure for me that you do that comprehensive.
Oh yes sir, yes sir. We are trying to detail.
All right, sir. Well, thanks a lot.
Okay,
Have a good job for me.
As he walked through the community, residents related the horror they experienced. Some vented outrage at the killing of loved ones, citing that in other jurisdictions they may have been treated differently.
If a man could have killed a million man and when him surrender, so they might carry him go face the lock, and that's what the line place for. Wickedness, I'm not telling a lie. And then remember say all vengeance of God won. Vengeance, him tell them say all vengeance is mine.
Others simply worked on cleaning up the area, seemingly eager to rebuild their battered community. Even as some residents continue to criticize Mr. Golding for his handling of the extradition process, culminating in the bloody operation, many argue he is now faced with the challenging task of regaining the favor of those who may have been alienated from him by the events of the past week. Kingsley Roberts, CVM News.
Meanwhile, Mayor of Kingston and Councillor for the Tivoli Gardens Division, Desmond McKenzie, has brushed aside criticisms about the timing of Prime Minister Golding's visit to the area.
People down there are hurt. People have lost confidence, and we're going to have to rebuild that confidence in the people, right? And at this point in time, we can't think about reception. We can't think about what kind of reception you're going to get. The Prime Minister, I left him there, okay? And we have to just do the things that are necessary.
Meanwhile, the security forces swooped down on Mr. McKenzie's house as the search for Christopher Dudus-Coke intensifies. But it was an operation which did not find favor with the mayor. Janella Precious reports.
The operation took place shortly before 10 o'clock on Wednesday morning. According to Mayor McKenzie, the security forces first came to this house where they forced open the gate as well as a window, but they were still unable to get inside. With the exception of the apparent forced entry through the front gate, there was no other indication that the security forces were able to search inside this house. It's a house Mayor McKenzie and his family once occupied, but he says it's now empty. The police operation then moved to the mayor's current residence, which is located in the same area. Due to security concerns, we were unable to show the house, but one of the mayor's employees recounted that the entire property was searched for nearly 45 minutes.
I called the commissioner to ask what was happening. He called back, told me about some cars of concern that they saw. And the car was at my gate and they wanted to investigate. But that was not what my sons and thing was exposed to. They were told that they came looking for gunmen unwanted men because they understand that I am hiding gunmen and wanted men at my home.
Mayor McKenzie made it clear that he's not upset about the fact that the search was carried out, but about the police's approach, which, according to him, left family members present at the time quite shaken. Then he put forward this question.
What would Mr. Coke be doing here? Huh? What would Mr. Coke be doing at the home of Desmond McKenzie? Huh? You know, they're turning this thing into a Mickey Mouse cartoon now. Because if you're going to come to look for Dodos at my house, then you're supposed to be on the Cartoon Network on Saturday mornings for the kids to watch and laugh. Because it is just ridiculous.
Some, however, argue that because the mayor is councillor for the Tivoli Gardens Division, the search wasn't far off.
If I am a person of interest that the security forces want, I am not hiding. So if they want to talk to me, they know where to find me. Then they want to go to my house to frighten the hell out of my family and the people who work at my house. They never had to do that because I'm not hiding.
Meanwhile, the police say they went to the premises to carry out checks on a vehicle that was parked at the mayor's house. They say they had received information that the vehicle fits the description of one that was regularly transporting suspicious persons in Western Kingston last week. The mayor's son was present and he produced documents which satisfied the police that the vehicle belonged to the McKenzies. However, the police say after authenticating of ownership of the vehicle, they conducted a security search of the house.
The motion by lawyers representing Christopher Coke challenging the Justice Minister's decision to proceed with his extradition was adjourned yet again today. The matter was heard on Monday but was adjourned until today after lawyers representing Justice Minister Dorothy Lightburn filed a fresh affidavit that now supports the extradition request. This comes several weeks after she had argued that the extradition should not take place until her powers to review the evidence were cleared. As a result, one of Coke's attorneys requested more time to peruse the document. Today, Chief Justice Zayla McCalla was again forced to put off the hearing. Attorney representing Coke, Don Foote, was tight-lipped as to the reasons why the matter was put off, claiming it was as a result of unforeseen circumstances. CVM News, however, understands another member of Coke's legal team, Paul Beswick, was ill and could not attend the hearing. The matter will be heard tomorrow morning instead in the Chief Justice's chambers.
Scores of